Hey guys, welcome back to Coding Stuff, and in this video we'll see how we can create bottom navigation view using navigation component in Kotlin. So I have created one empty project, and in the activity main, first we'll delete this text view and we'll add navigation dependency. So for that, open your favorite browser and search for navigation dependency Android. Click on the first link. And now we'll copy this div now version, and I'll open the Gradle script build.gradle module, which is app level. I'll paste the dev version over here, and then I'll select this Kotlin implementations and I'll just paste it over here. Click on the sync now. So our project is synced. Now I'll go to the activity main and we'll go to the split mode. We'll add bottom navigation view here. So bottom navigation view coming from com.android.material bottom navigation view. We'll select width as a 0 dp and height for now we'll keep it 48 dp. We'll give it an ID. So ID that will be bottom navigation view, and now we'll constraint it. So horizontal in parent and bottom over here. So in the colors, I have added some colors. You can copy this hex code or you can just add your own colors. So yeah, so I'll give it a background color to this bottom navigation view. So background, and this will be bottom now background, and yeah. So now we'll create some fragments. So click on the package, new fragment blank. We'll name this as a fragment. We'll create another fragment. Let's name it as music. We'll create another fragment. For places, and another for let's name it as a news fragment. And now we'll close all of this. So close all the tabs. We'll move to the drawables. We'll add some drawables. So click on the new vector asset, click on the clip art. We'll search for favorite. We'll add this one. Select OK. Click on the next and finish. Another vector asset for music. I'll select this. OK. Next and finish. New vector asset. One for the location, the places. So I'll select this location on, finish. And then the last one, which will be used for news. So we'll search for an article and I'll select this one. Click on OK, next and finish. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll click on the resource. We'll create one Android resource directory for navigation. So select navigation as the resource type. Click on OK. We'll create one navigation resource file inside that. We'll just name it as a nav graph. And we'll add those fragment over here. So first will be favorite fragment, and then I'll use music fragment. So I'll keep it over here. Then I will use location or places fragment. Keep it over here, and then the last one, which will be fragment news, I'll keep it over here. Now I'll just close this. We'll move to the activity main, and here I'll add one fragment. So fragment width will be, let's give it 0 dp, and height will be 0 dp as well. Let's just give it an ID. So ID main container app default now host, we'll make it true. And also we need to specify the name, so name, and this should be Android X dot navigation dot fragment dot now host fragment, and this will be happy. Let's just give it a now graph over here. So now graph, and this will be equals to our navigation now graph. So yeah, let's just constrain it. So I'll constrain horizontally in parent and vertically. So yeah, and that's our bottom navigation view, and this is the fragment. So now I'll open the project and we'll create another drawable file for our colors. So click on the drawable resource file. We'll name it as bottom now colors, and inside the selectors we'll select one item and we'll give it a color. So Android color equals to add color bottom now selected item and state checked to true. Let's just close it over here. Let me just, and I'll just copy this again. I'll paste it over here. This time it should be false, and the color will be bottom now item. So as you can see, the bottom now item color is this and bottom now selected color is this. So let's just close this, and we'll move to the activity main again, and over here we'll add some properties just like item icon tint, and here we'll provide drawable and bottom now colors. So bottom, I made spelling mistake there, and bottom now colors, we'll just duplicate this, but instead of item icon tint, this will be item text color. And yeah, that's it for our activity main. So now we need to create one menu file. So click on the resource, new Android resource directory. This time it will be menu. We'll click on the menu and menu resource file. We'll name it as a bottom now menu. We'll add some items here. So add menu items. So the first will be fav, and we'll add icon to it, this one. Second will be music, we'll add icon to it. So let's select this one, and one thing we need to do, we'll open the now graph and we'll move to the code part, and we need to give this same IDs to bottom now menu items as well. So click on the fav and we'll give it an ID, this one. Bottom navigation view with the navigation component works, we need to provide same IDs here and there. So we'll select this music as well. So music, and we'll paste it over here. Then for the third item, this will be places, and icon, we'll select this one. We'll copy the ID from here. We'll give it an ID. So yeah, now the last one, this is the news. So news, we'll select icon as an article. We'll copy the ID from here and I will paste it over here. So that's our bottom now menu is ready. Now I'll move to the activity main again, and we'll add a menu here. So app colon menu, and we'll select bottom now menu, and instead of hard coding the height, we'll make it wrap content. And then the last thing that we need to do, we'll just close all of these tabs, and we can make some changes in our layouts as well. Sorry, not the drawables. Fave, music, news and places. We'll go to the fave. We'll add a gravity here. To center, let's just change the text. We can just copy this one. We can paste it over here, and this will be music. Again, we'll paste it over here, and this will be news. And then the last one, this will be places. Okay, so now again I'll close this. Now the last thing that we need to do is we need to write some code. So first of all, we'll create one late init var. So private late init var for now controller of type now controller. We'll move to the on create method. Here we'll create one now host fragment. So now host fragment, and this will be equals to support fragment manager dot find fragment by id, and we'll pass in the id r.id dot main container, and we need to write as now host fragment. We will initialize our now controller. So now controller equals to now host fragment dot now controller. So now we need to call one method which is setup with now controller, and as you can see we need to import the navigation. So press alt enter, and we import the navigation UI dot set up with now controller, and then inside this we need to pass the bottom navigation view and now controller. So for the bottom navigation view, we'll create one val bottom navigation view equals to find view id, that is bottom navigation view r.id dot bottom navigation view, and inside this setup with now controller we need to pass bottom navigation view and our now controller. So before installing the app, what we can do, we can move to the themes. We can change the dark action bar to no action bar, and we can also change the status bar color to bottom now selected item, and we'll try to run the app now. So it is installed, and as you can see the fave and the fave icon as well here, and if I click on the music fragment is transacted, and then the places fragment, and then the news fragment. Again, you can just play with this bottom navigation view. You can make it as labeled, and then all the text of the icons will be displayed below the icon. But for now it is like whichever the item is selected and its text will be shown, and I like this, but you can again just play with that bottom navigation view. So yeah, that's it for this video. Do subscribe, and thank you for watching.